For today's video, we're going to take a look into Genshin Impact's new massive patch, Patch 5.0, and for those that are not familiar with Genshin Impact, it's basically an open-world action RPG game available on different platforms ranging from consoles to PC to mobile to tablet, and allows cross-platform playing as well, so there's something for everyone. And you hunt monsters, build your characters through making gear and obtaining powerful loot, solve puzzles, collect useful items, decorate your house. Basically, you have all the goodness of a RPG in this game. The world is a vast magical fantasy world and takes place in the continent of Teyvat, where 7 kinds of elemental powers surge and have resistances and vulnerabilities to each other. Ultimately, it's you building your character to make it as strong as possible while you traverse this world. In today's video, we will be going over the new mentioned patch 5.0 and see what it really brings. Today's video is in fact sponsored by Genshin Impact, so thanks to them for sponsoring this video and essentially asking me to check out their game and all the new stuff to see if it's any good. Patch 5.0 introduces new characters, new quests, as well as massive rewards like free standard 5-star characters upon your choice and many free pulls, and we're going to explore all of that. Of the new stuff, I really like Mulani, which is now a new 5-star Hydro Catalyst character in Genshin Impact, and Mulani is a main DPS and her damage numbers are very impressive. What I like most about her is her water-inspired kit, which promotes a fun and fluid playstyle and adds something we haven't really seen yet with the other characters in the game. Mulani is an HP scaling character that specializes in the elemental reaction vaporizes and uses her waveboard from her elemental skill to tag opponents, and then combo that using her last enhanced normal attack from her rotation to deal damage to enemies. You can then mix that with fun elemental skills and bursts like the Surf Shark Wavebreaker ability and of course the Boom Shark Kalaka. Ultimately, it's a very satisfying and efficient combat loop. Out of the other new characters, I really like Kinich too, which is a 5-star Dendro Claymore character going to be added later on, and I like Kinich because you can fly with him using its grappling hook ability that on its own already makes this one of my favorite characters of all time. As you see, Kinich has insane movement capabilities, which is always going to be great, of course, for both travel as well as tactically taking care of enemies, but Kinich's elemental skill can also quickly bring you to targets right on top of them while damaging them, giving you amazing strategic options and battlefield control. The rope attaches, making you circulate around your target for great DPS, and Kinich ties its attack also with a huge burst through shooting off powerful cannon-esque type of abilities. Its elemental burst then straight up makes you a dragon that deals even more dendro damage, and it being a high burst DPS which utilizes environmental options very well and comes with insane mobility, even with a passive that gives you extra movement speed, makes Kinich in my opinion an option to look out for. Finally, we have the new Kashina character 2, which comes with powerful spear strikes. Yes, you heard that right, Kashina makes great use of a pole arm, and she has also a powerful summon as well as burst, mostly in the form of AoE damage. Kashina is of the Geo type and functions best as a sub DPS in my opinion that scales off defense, so make sure to build her like that. Aside from the new 5-star character, she will also be able to obtain a free 5-star character through the standard banner of your choice. This opportunity will be available till 8th October. Only thing you need for this is to unlock the event Wish feature as well as Adventure rank 5, and should at the very least have completed the Archon Quest Night of Fava Islands in the prologue. My personal favorite option of these free 5-star characters that I would also recommend to newer players is going to be Jean. Just a great character that can heal, swirl, and do DPS. She uses the Anemo elemental type, and you can do a lot of fun things with her, like manipulating the positioning of your enemies and just eating them in, say, water for example, to instantly kill them, and who doesn't want to do that? I also like Dilik as a free 5-star character option, which is a really good pyro DPS character that utilizes a claymore to be really deadly, utilizing the power of fire. Just having the options to pull a powerful 5-star for free is a really amazing option with the new patch. However, in terms of new quests, Genshin Impact introduces a major new update about the Archon Quest, in which players can directly start the Archon Quest of Natlan after completing the Liu's Archon Quest. It means both new players and returning players can experience the new map and new storyline as long as the Archon Quest of Liu has been finished. So make sure you're completing the Liu Archon Quest, as that will immediately unlock the Natlan storyline. Of course, I'm not going to spoil how the quest exactly plays out, but the region where the story will take place is absolutely breathtaking in terms of its visuals, graphics, and just the general vibe. It's a really warm type of feeling when exploring the zone, and the dynamics and contrasts between the different parts of the zone are amazing too. Just a lot of variety basically in what you will encounter while exploring. When first entering Natlan, you will then be bewildered by how this biome looks and feels to explore. It has beautiful landmarks and nature, pathing and environmental details, and it's just the general warmth of this new zone to explore that is very welcoming, and you want to just basically immediately discover every nook and cranny of this new area when you're inside of it. That sense of wanting to wander around and just wanting to unlock all the new stuff is definitely something personally felt, so the game did a good job with making Natlan something that feels unique and mysterious. There's a lot of intrigue to this new zone. You know, you keep asking yourself, what is this, what is that, and it's also an area with a certain style that we haven't really seen yet before in the game. There are also new monsters, of course, quests and puzzles and intra-species fighting, which is always fun to watch. Overall, the new zone is captivating, and as you see on the map, you will have a great time exploring all of this. Now, as you saw, the new quest is setting up to be very exciting, and the new map looks visually amazing. But what does patch 5.0 add then in addition to all of that? Well, you can craft artifacts with the chosen main affix and 2 sub-affixes using a Sactifying elixir, which can be obtained through exploring the battle pass, sacrificing artifacts, various events, and so forth. So there are a lot of options there. There are also 5 new craftable weapons, a free event weapon, free Kashina, the character I mentioned before, and 3 craftable weapons for free from the web event. The web event is an important new aspect of the patch. It's an event that by playing it will allow you to obtain 3 of the forgeable weapons of the new zone. The shrines in Natlan will then also give you 80 Primogems, while the statues will give you 100 Primogems. There's then also a reputation system in Natlan for each stripe, as well as new sets added to the strongbox like all Simuru sets, the Marchusei Hunter set, and so forth. 2 new artifact sets then as well, and artifacts can be exchanged for artifact XP bottles. Yes, it's too much to list all the new stuff. Patch 5.0 is huge, as you have probably noticed by now. By the way, it gets even better because I have great news for our Xbox enthusiasts. Genshin Impact will in fact be available on the Xbox platform around November 20th, as was officially announced on the Xbox handle on Twitter, which means that there are now even more options for all players out there to play this game. If you're on Xbox, you can finally join the gang and play with everyone else that was already playing, whether it was on PC, mobile, or other consoles. Now, what are those juicy rewards I mentioned earlier that will be introduced with patch 5.0? Well, a free 5-star character from the standard Wish Wanderlust invocation upon your choice. Then after the anniversary update, you can log in to receive 10 free pulls, and starting from August 28th, additional rewards of 1600 Primogems and a firstborn fire sprite will be sent via email as well. We're talking 20 free pulls and a free companion. Eligible players will then also receive 10 free pulls through the Stellar Reunion system. So with all the new stuff and all the rewards, it's really now just the best time to check out Genshin Impact, and the easiest way to do that is to click the link in my description right below to play the game in just mere minutes and experience all of the mentioned good stuff yourself right now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.